We have made it through the Forest of Sorrows.
Finally.
So Ember Mist is close.
The natural concentration of crystal energy would indicate we are on the correct path.
What do you mean, on the correct path? Haven't you traveled here before?
No, this is my first journey.
You mean you had us travel through the Forest of Sorrows without knowing for sure that it would lead us to Ember Mist?
That is correct.
Well, we did make it through. And if we do reach Ember Mist, then she would have delivered on her promise.
I suppose it doesn't matter now that we're almost there.
On that conclusion, let us continue.
Please state your business.
As students from the Mage Academy, we seek an audience with Elder Isim. Elder Isim.
Yes? Who is it?
I am Amelia Estelle from the Mage Academy, and these are my associates.
The Mage Academy, you say? Yes. Yes. Well, come on in then. No point in standing around. How were you able to find this place?
Through you.
Eh? My old research. I thought I'd lost this.
We were told you can help us.
By whom?
Professor Xavier.
Xavier is a professor now. Good for him. I've been out of touch with Haven God and Lumia for many years. I'm not sure how I can help. The temporal rifts. It's been so long since I really researched them. I'm afraid I've been rather distracted. Still, someone is here hoping to discuss these theories, and I'm more than happy to talk about them. Where should we start? Oh, just the volcano. Nothing to worry about. There's no need to look so concerned. The volcano will not erupt. This is the first sign of activity it has shown in thousands of years. Perhaps if it were any other volcano, but this particular volcano is in the domain of the fire elemental who protects us all.
This fire elemental of which you speak, are you referencing the ancients?
Precisely.
The ancients are only a story.
They are the elements of Asaria. The magic which we have learned to manipulate are the gifts left behind from the ancients.
That's how the legend goes.
You are mistaken. They are not a legend.
You still believe in those stories?
I believe in the research, and Elder Ism has accumulated plenty of it.
Then where have the elementals been all this time?
I suppose I do have a few theories on that as well. But the elements are a lot trickier than temporal rifts. The story of the ancients is so old it predates our understanding of crystals and spheres. That's why most societies have forgotten about them and brushed them off as a legend. The people in this village, though, have not forgotten. When I arrived, I was purely focused on finding the fire temple for research purposes. But the longer I stayed, the more my focus strayed from the temporal rifts to the ancients themselves. If you believe that the cause of those random energy spikes are the result of temporal rifts, perhaps that is the link to the return of the elementals to Asaria. It's hard to say. We don't know why they left in the first place. My guess is that something was keeping them occupied in the spirit world. Perhaps whatever that is was set free by the rifts. The temporal rifts, yes. Well, that will be difficult. You'll need an incredible amount of energy, more than any one human can create. The only places with that much concentration of energy is in the temples of the elementals. Yes, the fire temple is here in Ember Mist. To be more precise, it's on the outskirts of the village, built on the side of the volcano, but it's not a far walk.
Then that's where we need to go.
Leaving so soon? I was hoping we'd have a longer chance to chat. I have so many questions about Illumia and the Academy. As you can imagine, one does not get a lot of news of the outside world here. Ah, yes, of course. Well, you best be on your way then.
Elder Ism, it was truly an honor to meet you.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Treasure hunter extraordinaire.
What do you want with us?
Well, I couldn't help but overhear that you're interested in the fire temple.
How did you hear us when we were inside?
I have very sensitive hearing.
I fail to understand how our interests are of relevance to you.
I was just getting to that. You see, I've come to offer an extension of friendship. Or at least an extension of mutual benefit. It's true that the villagers maintain the fire temple, but from what I've discovered, they are unaware of the temple's secret passage. If you're interested in the energy of the temple, I can guarantee that's where you'll find it.
If the villagers don't know about the secret passage. How did you find it?
It's all a part of the treasure hunting gig. You have to be looking for it to find it. The best part is that I've already disarmed or made a note of most of the traps in there.
The temples are a sanctuary for the elementals, but any place that is easily accessible is sure to attract all types. There are measures set in place to protect the spirit from those who wish to harm it.
Like I said, I've disarmed most of the traps, but not all. There is one magical barrier at the end of the tunnel which I've not yet been able to pass. I don't have magic, but you do. If you can magic that barrier away, then that's at least one step closer to finding your energy.
How does that benefit you?
All I'm interested in are the artifacts and relics. From the sounds of it, you guys are more interested in something else, hence mutually beneficial. So what do you think?
If she's already marked the passageway and traps, then we can just follow her markings and break the barrier ourselves. I can't think of a reason why we would need to bring her along.
I must concede that I am impressed by her resourcefulness. It is plainly evident that she is not a native to Embermist, which means she somehow discerned the location on her own.
As a treasure hunter, her tracking skills could come in handy in the future.
Do what you want.
So does this mean we're agreed to join up with Kara?
Boy! Boy, boy!
Let's go tell Kara.
All right, this will be fun.
Wait, we didn't give you our answer yet.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we decided to take you up on your offer.
Excellent. Since we're going to be working together, first things first. You all know my name.
I'm Leanna.
Mage Knight from the Guild.
I am Amelia Estelle, a mage caster from the Mage Academy.
A mage caster? You look like just a teenager.
It is natural that my physical appearance would represent my age.
That is pretty impressive. Who's next?
Zach.
Very clearly a mercenary. Now that that's out of the way,
Boy, boy!
you have a bongo! How cute! And what's your name?
Boy!
Oh, is he not a part of your group?
He is. Sort of.
And you haven't named him yet?
A pongo is a wild creature.
If you say so. Okay, are we ready to get going?
temples represent each of the magical elements. There is fire, water, earth, and wind. And that is shadow. It is one of the elemental magics.
What?
We're here. Bingo! Ta-da! It usually depends, but in this case, there's one brick that sticks out slightly more than the others. If you weren't looking for it, you won't see it. I should hope so. I left those there so as not to set off the same traps again.
Why are there so many X's on this wall?
Oh, it's a two-part trap. Basically, if you step on the ground stone, it triggers thick bars to shoot out from all the X's in the wall and block the path. Only if you know how to limbo. The bars have something keeping them hot and will burn you if you touch it.
And you were able to cross that?
I am very limber.
Based on the dilation of Zack's pupils, it appears that Kara's flexibility is attractive to him.
I was just thinking that it's a useful skill set to have.
Useful skill set to have. In what context?
For scouting and navigating, you've done a thorough job mapping this place out and marking the traps.
Zack, was that a compliment?
No, an observation.
Then thank you for the observation. The barrier's here.
It's surprisingly solid for something that looks so gaseous. Maybe there's some wind magic interwoven with whatever other magic is here.
Why?
Pongo, wait!
Boy? Boy, boy! Boy!
Whatever is beyond this wall hosts a plethora of energy.
My manipulator confirms that. No wonder the Pongo ran in there.
But how did he even pass through?
I do not recognize this magic.
Is there anything you can do to break it?
Let's see. Amelia, stand back.
If I am interpreting this message correctly, we must part with our most precious possession, our world, and throw it in the fire.
Kind of like we're freeing ourselves.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If that's what we need to do, then it seems easy enough. I'll go first.